Okay. Today we are going to talk about Kea DHCP server. How hard is it to actually configure the DHCP server? Okay, I have it virtualized. I have it. It's already configured and working. So we are going to go through the configuration. As you can see, it's installed on an Oracle VirtualBox. It's a VM. It's based on Freebsd. So let's fire it up and see how it goes. It's not really that hard because it's like 15 to 20 lines of configurations needed. Maybe it's all good and working. But okay, there we go. Our configuration file in too much information. It's just enough comments for you to tell you how this thing works. You can always visit the main pages if you need some additional things. You can have a Google search. ChatGTP will get you go started on everything and all that stuff. So let's see. So our DHCP server is configured to have a static IP address of 10.0.0.3, which is from, let's say, tcrc.conf, which is here. It's sorry. So it's configured. Let me just use this. Exit this so that it doesn't create the swap files. Quit. What on earth is that? So let's use this. Let's see if we can find it. Come on. If not, let's see. 10.0.0.1. It's supposed to find it. There we go. What was wrong with this? So I'm just using I'm just SSHing into it so can be able to increase the font and all those stuff. So let's log into it. Nice. How do we do the font thing? But I think it's nice. It's visible. I don't know how it will. It looks wrong on the video, but it looks nice to me. Just clear all that and get this thing out of the way. Okay. So as we said, we have already checked our static IP. It's 10.0.0.3. I have config again 10.0.0.3. Yes. So now we are going to, let's say, bin locality DHCP4 conf. So we are configuring a DHCP for IPv4, and then the version 4 we are using. So we are going to go up and define. Here we go. Here it is a DHCP4, and then we have to configure the interfaces which it is going to use. So at interfaces, ignore this. These are the commented outlines, so we'll use this. At the interfaces, we're going to use EM0. That's the interface we are connecting with right now. So it's the interface that will be facing our local, our LAN. So here it is, it's EM0, as you can see. So that's why the interface name is EM0. So then we're gonna go to the subnets. Don't highlight that, just scroll. Like I said, and on Freebsd, our file it has a lot of information. It's a help file. You can see it tells you what everything does here. So okay, at optional data of our DHCPv4 section, we can declare the domain, the DNS servers here, domain name servers. So data for domain name servers, it's 10.0.0.1 and 10.0.0.0.2. So 10.0.0.1 is our router. We have DNS enabled on it, and 10.0.0.2 it's one of our VMs here, which is a DNS server as well. It's this one, but we haven't fired it up yet. I think like a video we'll get to see how it works. But now let's focus on this one. So option data under the DHCP4 section, we should add this DNS server details as per your configuration and settings, depending on what servers, what IP addresses are for. Okay, and again, and you can put the sorry. It's a fully qualified domain name. Also, you can define it if you want to. You can put whatever you want, something that's unique. I think we are done with okay. We need to define the subnet, which is subnet 4 as well. Here we go. So here we can define so many subnets as we want, but now we are going to define only one. That's why we have ID 1 for this one, and it's our subnet receives the network address. There's 10.0.0.0/24, and the pool is, I think the pool is our start address and our end address. It's DHCP pool. The scope, I think, if how the Windows DHCP server terminology goes, is the scope of the DHCP, meaning our DHCP server is going to list out addresses from 110 up to 150. And then option data for that subnet also, we can define the router there, name its routers, no problem, which this will be our gateway. So it will be the gateway, like I said before, that 10.0.0.1 it's our router, it's our gateway, just DNS enabled and all that stuff. So here we are defining our router. With all this, I can say your DHCP server is up and running. Seriously, it's up and running. And what we can do, or reservations, we can define reservations depending on the device MAC addresses. Like now I have a hardware address, it's the MAC address of one of my VMs here. IP address, it should give it 10. Host name is asterisk. Let me see, I think it's this one. Let's go to settings and network. Here is the MAC address 54F4. Let's see, asterisk 54F4. So that's it. So if we fire up that it should take the IP address of 10.0.0.10. Let's I don't know, I thought we could, or my laptop is this one. So let's see if my laptop will get 15. Let me say IP config. Okay, it's on 15, but it has taken it's using our modem DHCP. Let's just disconnect the modem for a bit. As you can see, our fully qualified domain name here, which is our DNS suffix, it says a home. So remember, here we configured it to be kcj.local. Let's see, yes, kcj.local. So I'm gonna release the IPs. Just renew them. It should get from, if it gets from this one, then it will say kcj.local. Then it has gotten the IPs from our Kea. There we go. That means now it's working. You see, it has given it the default. Let's just say /all. Jesus Christ. Okay. There we go. You see, we defined the DNS servers. It's 1 and 2. The one I explained. DHCP server is 10.0.0.3, as I said, that one. So you see, it has taken everything from our newly configured DHCP server. So that's how easy it is to configure Kea DHCP. So Kea, it's from ISC. Let's see, we can Kea DHCP. Now let's fire up our router. Oh, remember I disconnected my battery. This is, so it's from ISC. It's an open source, and yeah, that's how easy it is to configure it. It's actually it was put in place after the end of life of ISC DHCP. I also have a video made of this one a long time ago. It was a fairly easy thing to use as well, but I think this one is much better to use than the ISC DHCP. So this is it. That's how we do it. And I think we can continue our video, but I think it's long enough. We could add sounds. It's long enough. So let's just stop here and see if we can do something else next time. Hi, Bebok.